you see is I'm working on the butterfly for now. Try to set the camera up. I want to try to get you all to see that other picture in a way. Let's see. Went the wrong way. It won't let me. Maybe I need to. That's going to be right over my head. Right about there. I like that. Hopefully my head doesn't get in the way. Let me set up the laptop. The heck happened? Hey, Bobby, what's up, man? Just getting a laptop started. We're gonna work on this. I'm doing paintbrush work. Oh, I didn't hook my phone up to the charger. I'm working on this piece. I want to get it basically done. Uh, so I'm working in these areas here, trying to get all this. I gotta finish up, go on down here, then I'll have it all in the locked into where I need it to be locked in for now, and we'll be all set. I keep moving these down on each of them. You see where it is, so I can work in this area and I know where I'm at. Because if you look at it at one in one shot, you can lose your eyes where you need to be. So you just block off the area that you don't want to see right now. Hey, sometimes it's hard to work on things when you're watching somebody else, and I don't. I try not to do that. I had to do some running around, so that's why I'm late getting on here today. And I'm glad that that's all taken care of. Last night I was on, went on late last night. I didn't even really post that I was going to go on late last night. Now I have this. I have to check your channel out later. I hope this camera won't be in my way, or phone, because it feels like it's going to be in my way in a way. Let me post it up higher. Maybe I could do this a little bit more like that. Yeah, hopefully that'll work. All right. So I'm working here, which here is this area here. So I need to go to the dark color in here. In here. No, it's in here. Here and here, yeah. All right, so we go to this bone there, and we go to H2O, and I want to go to the dark color. And there's my paper. This paper is ripped a little bit, but that's all right. It ain't gonna bother me too much. Good afternoon, Steve. I guess I'm on at the right time for you. I'm getting my paintbrush skills down a little bit better. That's a tricky one to do. I gotta watch what I'm doing. I'm right there. After I get all this going in, and that I could come back with the airbrush later on. But I want to get it zoomed in to where I don't have to mess with these little details later. I did do a live video last night of me starting with this. I didn't post it that I was going to go live last night or anything. I just went for it. I wanted to set this up a little bit to do this one. Trying to knock it out and get then tomorrow I'm going to get back onto the Volkswagen one, or maybe even later on today I might get back onto that one. But it's going to be fun to get back onto that one too. These small details to do is the fun part. See, even though if you look at this bone to the bone I got there, you can see that. But what I usually do is after I put that in, since it's still a little wet, is try to dry erase it a little bit to smear it around. And that ain't a good eraser. Get the green one out. Green one's a little bit heavier. And that smears it around a little bit. And then I come back, like I said, then I come back with the airbrush and blend some more of the color in there. I don't want it to stick out all the way, but I need it to stick out a little bit there. It's like you have two things going on at the same time. So that's pretty much on that bone. Now we come up into this. Now this bone has like the... Now we're going to get to this part, and this part, you want them licks to be in there a little bit. So I need to do down here a little bit. There. There you go. That kind of got it. See how it is? There's a line there. Now we need to, I could, like I said, I'll dust that in a little bit right there. I don't know how good you guys could see it on the camera and that. But zoom in, it probably, I can't figure out how to zoom in, but we'll figure that out. Now it's all good. I like that. Now this area here, I have pretty much all of it going good, but I want to go in there. that this area that I'm working on, I did work on it a little bit last night. A little zip there. Like super lightly go over it. It's like that just one, it's like just one hair touching it. So you keep a real fine line like that. There. There. And that's pretty much of that area. I keep hitting the phone. Everything's still alright. Right there. Like let's put some little dots there. That's good there. Now we can move that paper again. Now fold it, come down to the next area. Oh, and this is the Winsor Newton brush. This is the 000. You can see that. A really good brush. I like the 000, Steve. Like I said, with the 00, I have to get another one because this is the single zero. The 00, I got to get another one. I got to order another one. That one's a little used up. I think it's out of whack and everything. All right. Now we'll come down to this area. Come down to this claw. All right, we're going to be messing with this claw, so it's like right there. That's where I want to be. So now I got to come in this area. Can you guys see that? All right. It's really intense when you're doing the brush work. I don't think the air the airbrush will get closer unless I had the Kumi airbrush, and I don't have that, and I don't think that one would get what I need as a detail on this. Yeah, this Winsor Newton paintbrush set really been good. Like I said, the double zero, or yeah, the double zero. I wore that one out. That one is officially done in my book. But I have been liking this triple zero. Is that the one I got now? All right. Now we're down to this one. I'm going to have to do the white also. But I'm going to do this right there. And this one's going to be another one I'm going to have to really watch doing. How's your work coming along on your new studio, Steve? You been working hard at it? And who's somebody's studio I seen the other day looked really good. Looked like they had a stovetop range hood over top of their work area. Nice idea. Do the eraser in here. Smear it around a little bit. Well, good. Yeah, sometimes I still got to get the exhaust fan. I'm going to do the bathroom exhaust fan. I'm going to put in forever this area to be able to vent it out and everything. I mean, you could use all kinds of different ones to vent the stuff out, but I think the bathroom exhaust fan has always been more powerful than doing anything else if you want to do it cheaply. Because you think of how fast the bathroom exhaust pulls the stuff out of your bathroom and that. I think it'll work just as good pulling the paint out and just go to the store and get the the filters at the store at the hardware store or Home Depot and that. Yeah, right. I might have to do. Why'd I do that? I'm looking down here while I'm doing that. Dummy. It's okay. We'll fix that real quick. Even having the paper up there and that still goes the wrong area. So we'll fix that. I need this light gray anyway. That's kind of what I want. Not all the way. Yeah, it might have been yours, Bobby. It looked like you were in the basement. Is that what it is, Bobby? I'll get a little bit of that dark. That's that part. Now I need to break this. Now I need to break this part up. So really, I'm going to need to add the white in there to do a couple. Well, I'll do that. I'm going to do the white right now. I want to bring I want to do the white. Get some of the white going around. All right. Let's play with the white. All right. Let's get some of the white going. I want to tighten this up a little bit. I need to move that down. Here I go, looking at the wrong area. I'm up there. Yeah, that's good. All right. one good thing about being in the basement. It is nice. The summertime, it's nice and cool in there. And the basement usually stays near one temperature no matter what. That's the cool thing about being in the basement. All right. I need another piece coming out here. This part, I want it to go. This part, I need to loop around a little bit. There. That's going to look pretty wild. Uh, I'm going to shoot violet over top of it. Hey, Brian. Good afternoon. pretty much fills that area in. Okay, where am I at? I'm still there. Alright, I got that all in. Pretty much what I wanted to do there. Now let's come out here. We go here to this stroke here. Gonna be a big area right in there. Let's see. Got those two. Alright, let's do another one. Dropping off right about here. This thing was supposed to come out. brighten these up a little bit. There. There. That's cool there. Now let's grab that black. Hold up. I want to dust this up a little bit. Yeah, I like that Hannibal painting. That was pretty cool, Steve. Yeah, I see where you, Steve, you gave Scott McKay the site for time lapse. Is that um, where I could take a video that I already did and do a time lapse that way? Does it take it and transfer it down to a time lapse video? Guess that's my question. Like some of these videos, I got them at 2 hours and stuff like that. I was thinking about taking some of them and put them down to a time lapse. And does it save it when you do it? Yeah, I need this to come down a little bit further. What's Brian working on? Ryan, you working on your skulls and that? I think that's what it was you were working on. Alright, now let me switch back to the black now. I was at Hobby Lobby the other day. They still got 4011 on the shelf. Not very big bottles, but they got 4011 on the shelves. Oh, I still got to put I got to put these other black dots in there. And do another big line right there. And drinking my soda. Open Shot Studio or Clip Chip. Yeah, I want to play with that later on to take a video and put a time lapse on it and take a. I guess I would have to. I don't know if that works to where you have to combine a bunch of them together to get a really good time lapse. Because it's like some videos, I did some here one day, one weekend, and one at the other weekend. I need to marry them together to do the time lapse. That's what I'm thinking about. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the boys' room. Alright, I'm back. Some of these inspiration I have on these paintings and that have came from AI, but they appear on my phone, and some of them I just snatch up and say, "Oh, let me try that," and I I keep forgetting that AI did it, and I'm trying to paint them to where it looks like what they done. And it's got a lot more details to it when you grab AI stuff. But it's cool. It's challenging. That's the cool thing about it is even though it's AI, we could us painters could try to do it. That I got a lot of skull stencils myself, Brian. I mean, some of them are really cool. This one I have handy right now, and this one sometimes I'll take and just put a piece of tape over it and collect what I want, like that skull there. Put a piece of tape there and just use that skull alone, stuff like that. Or just grab that skull and put a piece of tape over that area and a piece of tape over that area, and just to have that skull or just the one in the middle. But need negative and positive. Which one is this, Steve? The negative or the positive? You would know. I never could figure that out. Yeah, all right, where am I at? I want to do the dark a little bit. That's a good thing it's not a battery, right? Now that I think about it, we'll be shocked. Okay, now I need to do this black line there and a black line there. I need that to tie into there a little bit. It goes all the way up and around. Steve, I think I should have did that, well, when I get on it. The Volkswagen painting, I should have probably did who is it, the one stencil place, 3D stencil, or not 3D. I can't think of it now. The HD stencil. I probably should have did that with the did a HD stencil as that one. That way it would have been like your Harley painting in a way. It'd be easier to do it. But if I did that, it would be no challenge. It'd still be a challenge to do. Wouldn't be a. It would be better for doing the lettering with the HD stencil, but it wouldn't be a challenge like it going to be. Yeah, that's what I mean. Because all the like for doing the lettering, it would have been a lot easier. But I think after I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll order that. I still might even order it beforehand. But get that as a HD stencil. Because that way I'll have it next time I paint. I'll paint it, end up painting it again, but I'll do it as a HD stencil then. But I would just want to see how I do with doing it freehand right now. Guess sometimes you just got to pick your battle of how you want to do it. But I like the challenge in a way, just like how this one's doing. Giving me a challenge, but challenge accepted. Somebody told me that. All right. I think this might be it for this area. Oh no, I wanted to do these other things. I'll do this one. Yeah, when I first got that HD stencil, when I first used it, man, I said that's a game changer there for doing airbrush work. That puts your painting at a complete different level when you use the HD stencil. All right, we gotta do, I want to do this line right here. It goes back to the back. I'm going to take this one out further. Now we'll go with this one. Alright. I'd like to darken some of these up. Some areas get dark enough. I do have my first painting I did with the HD stencil. I still got that one. That one, she ain't going nowhere. I don't think. Like I said, money could buy anything. Put that circle there. We have a little one in here. We have a bigger one right about here. Man, I still got some of these to put in. Alright, we got that. I have this one. The one right beside it. There. That's cool there. Now we need to do this one here. Nice bigger one. I might do that. I'll throw one extra one. Throw a little one. Let's throw this in here. Throw a little circle here. Got that there. So I like that. And I want to throw a line around here. I'll do it there. Grab it here. I'm adding. What you guys see me do, I'm just adding. because it's all this right here, and I'm just adding some of the stuff in. But I do got the circles. But I need to add some circles over here and that. This. So we have that. But I need another one coming this way. Okay, we can put a circle here. Circle there, and a little one there. There. That's kind of that area. I think I like that area. All right, let's move this one down because this is going to be a big area. All right, that was that. Now we're down to here in this whole area. We're gonna there, so I wanna cover that off. So this part will be here. What? Yeah. Well, I gotta look at that. I need to see that. All right, working on this one. This one's got to come off. So this one might just go right on down the order. And now I want to cover that part up. Cover it up like about like that. Man. Let's keep it like that. Same thing over here. Go right like that. So now we got to do that there. Almost there. Let's get it there, fellas. It's a matter of time. And like I said, I'll come back over and I'll probably end up dusting in some of the dark color in a way a little bit more. I do got to do. That's part of the skull right there. So I do got to do that part. But it ain't bad. I do want to put some lines in, do some of the stuff up on there. Oh, I still got to work on the center part of the butterfly. Fix that up a little bit too. But it ain't been too bad. Not too hateful. It's a catch 22. This area has a lot in it. Could have brought them right on out further if I wanted to. It's not looking too bad. It's hard to. It's like you don't know what part's gonna. It's kind of tricky in a way. Like I said, this area is really tricky when you get into doing it. You have so many different stuff going on. If I was to do it freehand and just do it with just looking over that, I probably would get lost on everything. But I'm liking how it all feels and everything. Feeling like I got everything proportional wise, but like I said, there's some lines that I added in myself, but it keeps it the same. It kind of the same, but you can't really tell the difference. I mean, it's a good challenge. It's a good warm up to the Volkswagen in a way. Now the Volkswagen, I'm going to get onto that one after I get this one to where I want to have all this locked in and everything, and then I can go ahead and set it aside for a good while I work on the Volkswagen one. But that's my main goal is try to get this done today. And I will get it done today, locked in with all the lines and everything like that. Then tomorrow, I'm going to get on the Volkswagen one and we're going to start some work on that one. Or I might if I get done quick enough on here, I'll have this all taken down, and then the Volkswagen one will be up here, and I might mess with that one a little bit tonight. We'll see. See what time allows me. But it's coming along really good. I'm really liking this one. This one might not get sold either. I don't know. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Brian. I'm trying. Like I said, this one's warming me up for the Volkswagen. All right, what do I want to do? Okay, I'm down here. Let's grab the white and start doing some of the white in. All right. All right, I don't want to go there. I want to stay over here. We're going to bring them up here. All right, we'll take this. Oh, this is right there. See that area open there? That's that. So I can do the lines on this. Yes, it's right there. Right there. That's there. So get real close to this. And this will follow into in and out. Go there. Once I figure out where I'm at, we're good. I want this to go all the way up in there. But I want to do another line. Well, thanks for coming on by, Steve. Always a pleasure having you on my channel. Or our channel. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. You guys encouraged me to do it. It's all your fault. Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Good afternoon, or whatever time it is. Evening, I think it's evening for you, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, I thought 6 hour difference. Yeah, I thought so. Thanks for coming on by. What's Kelly up to today? Well, thank you, Kelly. I'm kind of getting lost in it when I'm doing some of this stuff. Some of this stuff I wish I could paint by airbrush, but like I said, I don't even know if a Takumi brush would work on this. So I have to do the paintbrush work. But it would be a good challenge for the Takumi brush if I was to do it. Alright, we got that. See where I'm at. Right there. Right there. I gotta take another little piece out of it right there. It's another tight line and a line. So this one I want to go this one down to about the same as the opening right there. Hey, hello Astro. How you doing? Yeah, this goes there. Take this line. Get There. It's okay. Now I need to do another one. I'm going to do the other one over here. Run it to down about here. This one I'm going to, this line, we're going to switch brushes. We're going to grab the long hair. Shopping day. Did you get me anything, Astro? Besides cheese grits and NyQuil or something like that? Using the long hairbrush because this is going to be a long line. This is going to be a long one, so we're going to use the long brush, the big hair, the long hair. There's what I want to do. Perfect. Perfect. Sometimes you got to switch up your brushes every now and then. Now that I got that, I can go back to the short ones in a way. All right. Just take this, and we'll go. I need to get the short brush again. Yep, get rid of this brush. Get back to the short one. It was good while it lasted. These that's it. That was in Washington D.C. It's probably pro. I don't know. A little less than 100 miles away. I did some work at that airport before too. Back when I was doing fiber optics at Reagan National, we did fiber optics at that airport. I know exactly where that happened. Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Tim. Timothy John. I'm practicing my paintbrush skills here, Tim. But I've been, like I said, I was been near that airport. I've been in that airport. Like I said, we were doing fiber optics at that airport, Reagan National. I was all over that airport. They even have like the plane that crashed. There is a presidential private jet just like that plane there at the airport. I seen that there. I don't know if they still. It's been so long ago since I worked at that airport. I don't know. They probably don't have it no more. It's a real. They were just going through a lot of remodeling stages when I was there. They have everything in the world there at that airport. Uh, it's a wonder that it's real busy. That community grew up big time. Traffic. That shit's gonna happen. That's all I have to say. It doesn't matter how good everybody is. Shit's gonna happen. If it ain't that, like how what happened there before was the ice thing. Stuff is gonna happen. But I am like, you definitely need confident people in that airport and that. When we were working there, this was even before the ice thing happened. The other crash that they had there a long time ago. Uh, they had smart people there. You had to have a really good security clearance, and I had that. Uh, I was able to joke around with some of the guys and that. We had fun. We kept it simple. We kept it simple. Everybody was able to get along with everybody. Nowadays, it's like rough. Some people want to take things too seriously. Some people don't know how to do things seriously, how to be responsible for life. And that's the whole key. Remember, it's life. Even when we do automobiles at the body shop, I always think of the person who owns that car, who put their child in that car. I want them to feel good when they leave, that somebody took care of them, thought about their kids and them being in the car. No matter what job you got, it's the responsibility of people that you're doing work for. when the AI takes over on it, I don't know. What are you going to do? And if you think about it, what are you going to do if you're in the air and somebody pulls that power to the AI? That's going to be a scary bit. Somebody could pull that power cord and AI will be down, and you're coming into landing with people and that. I don't know if that's a good idea. Or somebody hacks into AI on the computer and that, and then you got them. As people are hacking and all that nowadays, I don't know. I don't know if I could trust AI for that kind of position. Too much dangerous things in that format. These terrorists are sophisticated, sophisticated enough. You don't need them to mess with your AI and that traffic control. You see what the terrorists did with they do had to sell people beepers and everything, and then they had them with explosive in them. You don't need that crap. They are some smart people in a way. Everybody's thinking. Terminator film. The AI has its quirks and that, but like I said, I don't know about air traffic control for AI. I mean, something messes up with the power or whatever, computer or that, I don't know. It's like this picture that I got is from AI, but you can't paint this whole picture with just a paint gun. I don't think so. Not some of these details I'm running across right now. That's getting to be all right there. I filled that in. That's what I wanted. Now I gotta have his jawbone right there. It's in the back of it. I'll do that jawbone in a way there, and then I'll come down to do this part. Thanks, Tim. So it gives a. It's not all airbrush. I gotta do paintbrush work and that, but it's coming along really good. And like I said, I might do a violet over everything. Do the violet color, and then go from there with it. if I do anything in the background. The whole thing's going to be violet, really light color violet over the whole thing. Well, Kelly, thanks for stopping on by. You have an awesome day. Evening. Off to dinner. I wonder where we're eating at tonight. I have, that's the clear Audubon sealer. I have it. Um, I what I'm going to use. Tim, while you're here, I could do that for you too. Uh, I'll lock it all down with the 40-50 before I put my rattle can clear. Now, Tim, this is this is my rattle can clear that I use. So, and that's what clear I use on there. It's good stuff. Amazon sells it, and got to do it outside or in a ventilation area when you use this rattle can clear. Really nice clear. I like it a lot. But I use the 40-50 to lock your paint colors down. The 40-50 with the 40-21 or the 40-11. I lock it all down before I shoot that rattle can clear over everything. Yep. Because you want to lock your paint down, your complete artwork down, and you want to lock the paper. All if you got a background and all that going, you want to lock that 40-50 will lock everything down. I put it all, spray the whole thing with it. It locks it all down, and then I can spray that rattle can clear over it, and it won't bleed through the paper or nothing. Even though you have the Autobahn sealer and all that on there, it's still because some of the stuff like that would bleed through the paper if you didn't lock it down completely. What is the brand of the rattle can clear? It's got Sims, but it's that. You want to look that number up right there. Do that. Too close. My hand too close. Blurry. I'll back up. There you go. But it's really good stuff. High solvent clear coat, and they use this uh, on the cars when they're spray painting the cars and that. So the guy uses it the most when he's cutting in a jam area, like the inside the door jam or something like that. Sometimes they'll spray their base coat and then use that clear on it. And that's strong stuff. It is some strong stuff. So you definitely want to be in a well ventilated area. Um, that I got from work, but I did see it. I did see Amazon had it on them, and I think they got a special 2 cans You can get it's a big can, and because Amazon still had the big can, the same size can. This is 15 out 15.5 ounces for one can. But they had a special going on for 2 cans on Amazon. Because because I'm thinking about getting it, buying 2 cans. I don't want to keep taking stuff from work, even though that can was almost empty anyway. And I don't know if you could buy it at the automobile or AutoZone or anything like that. I do not know if you could buy it there or not. I'll be right back. I gotta use the boys' room. All right, I'm back. And I'll show you this. Let me grab this real quick. All right, Tim, but I used that rattle can clear on this. Uh, it's been sitting a while, good while. Got dust on it. But that's what I used the rattle can clear on. And I did wet sand it down and buffed it and everything. A lot of dust on it. But I've already wet sanded, buffed it and everything. But the stuff I use on wet sand and buffing is all 3M stuff, everything that I use. That is 2 coats of clear on this piece. And that's on paper too. And the paper that I used to let's see. Now the paper that I use, Tim, is I use this. And I used the Autobahn sealer and everything on my paper and that too. Uh, yeah. But like I said, it doesn't bleed through. Back of it still got the Autobahn sealer on the back of the paper. Never bleed through or nothing like that. So, and I sand it down. Like I said, I use all 3M stuff. And for my 3M stuff, I have it all written down. Um, Everything from 3M. Do I got it down here? Oh, I got some there. My pad and all that. If you go back into my videos, you'll see uh, the buffing part on my video. I think I have a couple videos. I don't know if you go in there and see that. You should be able to. I don't lock down any of the videos, but where I wet sanded and buffed a lot, the El Camino, the other paintings of like the Madonna or not Madonna, Mona Lisa one, and I got a thing I use for the wet sanding and buffing, and it's really not wet sanding I do. I do dry sanding. It doesn't. I don't have no dust or anything kicking up from that, and the 3M product is um, really easy to use. For me, it was, and like I said, I even wet sand and buffed this paint, the painting I just showed you, this one. So that shows you how much. I don't care who copies my stuff. Word. All right, let me get back to this. Okay, I want to do this right here. Really, I want to do that point there in a way, part of the jaw. I hope it was helpful for you. You give out so much great info too. All right, we're going to. I want to get that jaw coming up. I want to get this and locked in too. I need the white. All right, we are right about here. There, there. Steve has used that 6,000. Before I shoot the auto bond sealer on here, I do sand it, lightly sand it down. I sand it down with the 2000 grit that I have. Oh, here it is. This is a 2000 grit paper that I got here. Like I said, it's from 3M, but this one is 1500. You could get a 1500 or 2000. I mainly work with the 2000 grit, and like I said, with the paper and that, it's a lot smoother. It's from 3M. But if you take this, and you have it also, Tim, you have the red Scotch Brite pad, but you could take this and put it down on your pad like that. It won't come off. Oh, like this got the, it's like a Velcro in the back, Velcro backing on there. That's your smooth part. But you can take it, put it to your the pad that you use, put it right on there. It won't come off. See, and good good thing to use. Put it on there, then use your other part of the pad, wipe over it, and then take one of your have one of these around all the time, and just wipe this off, and then do your paint right over it. But all the stuff that I use from 3M, I have written down on a piece of paper. Let's see if I can grab that. All right, you guys take a screenshot. This is everything that I use from 3M, from the compound all the way down to that sandpaper I was just using, which the 3000 or 2000. Then I have another piece of sandpaper I use is the 3000, and then the 5000. And then I have another piece of sandpaper that's wet sand. You can use it for wet sanding and that. And we got that paper here. Let's see if I can get it out for you guys. This is my other wet sandpaper. A lot of people see that. It's a wet sandpaper. That's a 2000 grit wet sandpaper. Like I was telling you about with the, here's my, this is 3000 on this one. And like I said, I got a marker machine that I put these on. That's a 3000 grit. And this one is the 5000 grit. Like I said, the video that I have online on my YouTube channel, I went through the whole thing with you so you guys would see it all. But it's all different things. Uh, you guys, if you go to body shops and that, they have all kinds of sandpaper and stuff like that. Now, this piece of sandpaper is off of their machines that they use, the DAs. And this is a 400 grit of a sandpaper. And it'll cut through that paper. You don't want to do that. Go down. The higher the number, yeah, this is 400, and like I said, the other paper is 2,000. The higher the number, the less grit of a paper that you're getting. The lower number, you're getting a real coarser paper and that. So always think of that with sandpaper from 3M or whoever you're getting it from. The higher the number, the less grit you get of a paper. Yeah, right. And then my polishing pads. Show you that. Now, like I said, with the polish, my compound pad, this will be the white pad. I use this one with the heavy compound. And then this is the gray pad. I use this with the, it's a gray pad. It's supposed to be a swirl remover when you use the heavy compound. And then you go to the blue pad, which is your polishing compound. And after that, you do a hand wax right over top of your, right over, after everything's done, you do the hand wax. But it's like all kinds of different things. Now you have to see the, go and check out the video on there, buffing and that. Buffing the artwork. I think that's how, I don't know how I posted it on there. That's that's all the stuff that I have learned from being in the body shop business for so long. And the marking machine is the expensive part. I forget how much that marker machine was. I got it off of Amazon. It's a 3 inch. Now the guys in the body shop and that they use a 5 inch sanding machine. What I got there was a 3 inch machine, and I could, somebody could come on by and say with their brand new car and say they have a scratch in the door or something like that. I could take this machine and go out there and see if I could get the scratch out alone without wet sanding it or anything, and just use compound to see if I could get that scratch out of their vehicle, and charge them $50. There's a fast $50 because it's electric buffer that I got. And so that's the whole reason why I went ahead and paid that money to get that machine. If I'm at a show and somebody gets a scratch on their motorcycle or something like that, I have the tool to do it. And it's so simple to do. I do it every day. Or not every day, but I do it a lot at work. That's my job, is to take care of wet sanding and buffing and stuff. And I've been doing it for well over 20 years. All right, let's get back to the brushing. I hope you did learn. Everybody learned something. That's my goal. Teach you guys. And don't forget, when you order parts for your car, there's a left side and a right side. The driver's side, you sit in this driver's seat. The driver's side, you're on the left hand side. If you're And the passenger seat, you're on the right hand side. When you order your parts for your vehicle, that's how you gotta say you need a left turn signal or you need a right turn signal. That's out, or a headlight. And you gotta tell them the year, make, and model, and all that too. Always think of it. No matter if you're outside of the car, standing and looking at it, the driver's side is in the U.S. I should say. But even when you're in, I guess if you're in other countries, it's the same thing. When you're in the car, driver's side is the left side. Passenger is the right side. If you're in the other, if you're in the other countries where they put the steering wheel on the right side, it's the right side done. You don't go by the driver, it's the right side. Still the right side of the vehicle. Ain't that right, Astro? Believe I'm right. All right. My head bumping up against there again. Let's get down to this part. This part down here. We're down here now. I need to do some of the lines going into this. So I only got like 62 subscribers, I think. I'm not close enough yet. Yeah, I'm creeping up to 100 subscribers. I think I got more view time. I definitely got more view time than subscribers, which is cool, which I really like. 'Cause that means people are learning things, and that's my whole goal is teach what I know about the auto business of different things of cars and that. Um, uh, heck, Patty was on when I was on last night. She was on here, and I was telling her about a different trick of doing these cars, these Hot Wheel cars or whatever that she does. I got one here. Um, she takes apart and does. I got a truck. This what was it? I forgot what it was. I got it written. I got it here. It's a '57 Chevrolet pickup truck. I got it sanded and ready for me to go ahead and put the sealer on here. But I was telling Patty I like it so much where I got it sanded, you can see all the different scratches where I got the scratches in there, and I'm going to put the sealer on there. She strips hers all the way down. I just sanded it by hand, but I like how all that looks on there. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do a patina look to this truck to where I'm going to spray the colors on there, and then I'm going to sand it down, and then I'm going to clear over top of it. So that's my goal, to do that on this truck, because it was uh, a brand new truck, but it's a 57, so I figure I'm going to do a patina look to the truck compared to what it was when I bought it. I seen it at the store, and I like a 57 Chevy truck. But this is the package that it came in. It was white. That's what it was looking like, but I'm gonna make it a patina, put the patina look on it. But I found it in it was in the grocery store. It was right there in front of me. Plus, it's got white wall tires on there. So it's gonna be pretty neat when I get done with it. You need to have a shield on my left side. I need to have another driver on my left side or right side, because I ain't driving on the left side of the road. I don't know about that. Or even driving a car on the left side. I don't know if I could even do that. Right here. I don't know yet. I think driving anywhere is crazy anymore. I go up to the mountains. I love going up to the Pennsylvania mountains because them people up there, they drive right. They have more common sense than around the city people. Courteous too. We gotta have a big one here. You know, that's true. That's the number one crime that's going up here in Maryland is auto theft. All the rest of them have come down, believe it or not. But auto theft, that's what the teenagers are in nowadays. I like smearing after I put the paint on there, I usually like smearing it a little bit. And by grabbing an eraser, you can smear it around a little bit right after you put it on there. That way it blends in a little bit better. And Tim, this is your eraser too. That way it blends in a little bit better. Like I said, some of this stuff that I'm doing here doesn't. If you have the wrong. You mean like the Porsche or the Lamborghinis or that? Or in New York? Yeah, New York. Because it get nicked. Well, they got that miracle stuff that you can print right over a nick purchase. That's a joke too. Range Rover. Range Rover. Go right over to Target. um, yeah, if you get a nick in the car, anybody, I'm saying this for everybody. If you got a brand new car and you worry about when you get a nick in it or something like that, go to the store in the girls' aisle, get the clear fingernail polish, put right over that nick. It will not rust. Because it's like the same, if you did a clear fingernail polish over it, it's like the same thing as a clear coat. You won't have a wrong color when you do that. It will not rust, it'll lock it in. It'll lock it on down. You don't have to go buy clear coat or anything like that. It'll lock it down. Slugs. Stolen. Okay, we got that area. I did do the jaw looks alright. That, that's good. I like that. I'm liking that. That's good. I really want to kind of could take some of these. Here. That's good. I can do the heavier white, but that'll be alright. That's alright right there. Alright, so we can move that paper some more. Um, go there like that. I don't want to see these two. Take them out. Got that one. Yeah. That and that. I'm taking these two out right there. Practically just leave it there. I don't want to get too confusion. I might just leave it off of there. Just work with that. Oh no, I still gotta do the lines on this right here. I did the lines right there. That's alright. Think I'll be alright. Is nail polish flexible? Uh, is nail polish flexible? I don't know if it's flexible. It might be. I don't think. No, I kind of don't think so. Yeah, because when the girls break their fingernails and that, it does. It ain't flexing. If you want something clear and flexible, you could probably use like a silicone. I don't know. Well, like I said, with the clear that I used on the painting here, I can flex it. I can bend it any way I want. So, like I said, I used that rattle can clear I used on here. It's flexible. But that's the same clear that they put on a car. But I don't know why. If you have it on a car, it would chip up in that. For some reason, I do not understand that. I could have it on paper like this and flex it around, but I don't. I haven't really tested the theory out of snapping it all the way around. But it's so funny now that I think about it. All right, like I said, I'm gonna get down here. I want to do. Oh, I need to do the black in there. I did do some of the black in that, but I need to touch that up too. So we just touch these up with the black in there. She's coming along really good. Really liking what I did. And what time is it? Oh, how long I been on here? I guess we'll do a 3 hour video. I never did a really long video. This is pretty long. I seen who was it? I was watching in one video. Somebody did 3 hours or no. He did almost a marathon. Towson, Ryan Towson video. That man was incredible. He's down in Florida now doing tattoos. He was incredible on his videos and his artwork. That's the one I like to meet up with one day is Ryan. All right, let's get back to some of this brushing. Like I said, now I want to do the black in both of these. Yeah. Tim, would you turn this into an oil painting? Sure. You would? I didn't think you would. Oh man. All right. Let's go. All right, I'm on this one. Let's split that in a way. This one I need to come around like that. You know what? We sometimes you get a car that has a lot of the what is it? Oh heck, I can't think of the name of it. Um Armor all on the inside of the car and that. And armor all, if you got it on the leather of the door moldings, or not moldings, but around the door, inside the door, and that um, the rubber part around the inside the door seal, and that. Uh, when you go to tape it up, the tape won't stick to it because of all the armor all on it. But the easy trick to get the tape to stick to that rubber is use the women's hairspray. You spray that on there, and then your tape can stick to it. So that's what we did a couple with the couple doing to try to get the tape to stick to the rubber. Just go to the store and buy some hairspray. Back then it was VO5. Well, back then too, they had bird cages on their head too. If you go back that far, that was the Hun look. Ain't that what it was, Tim? The Hun days. That's good there, like that. All right. Now let's do this other one up a little bit more. Remember the shoulder days. All right, we got this one. We're gonna go right here. Beehive. Hey, you guys ever see the movie Cry Baby? Tim, you might have seen that movie, I'm sure. With Johnny Depp, yep. In it. Yeah, the scene with the motorcycle and that, my brother had a shop in Curtis Bay. We did the motorcycle in there, the brand new motorcycle they did in the movie, and that was the one we did at his shop. And did for just that scene alone, it was, or not just that scene, but the other scenes. It was like 4 bikes that we painted there at his shop. He's got credit on the screen of the movie, New Class Production. Yeah, it was. We did a couple of different things at that with that movie for the people on that movie. Johnny Waters, I can't even pronounce his name. Filmed here in Maryland. At least most of it was. He's from Maryland. John Walt. Walters. Cool. Know what you gonna be doing on it, Tim? 1940s movie theme. I'm trying to think of a 40s movie. A Western? Or like Daniel Boone, stuff like that. Pencil's got something on it. Feels like glue. Humphrey Bogart, yeah. Jimmy Stewart, Humphrey Bogart, or Katharine Hepburn. Yeah. Uh, Now you got me going now. Really good one with it. Here's looking at you, kid. Katharine Hepburn. Uh, I don't know why. I'm just thinking about the one Golden Pond. I just got that thought in my head, but I know that's not. But that was an excellent movie. But that wasn't a 40s movie. I know that for sure. Oh, that's why I gotta do that darker. That's cool. I gotta get the long hair brush out for that. Yeah, I think I've done went over, so I think I'm gonna call it quits on YouTube. Yeah, I'm way over 3 hours, or not way over, but I'm over the 3 hour mark. I have to stop. I gotta stop right there. People could only watch so long of me doing my crap. Uh, I thank you all for coming by. I hope y'all got a lot out of it. And go ahead, hit that like and subscribe and tell people. And y'all have a fantastic day. Astro, thank you. like I said, I'm going to just go ahead and finish all this up down here. Then tomorrow we'll get on the Volkswagen one. That one's got a lot of details, so we'll get into that one tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be right on at normal time around between 8 and 10 o'clock. Probably be closer to 10, I'm not sure. But I thank you all. Y'all make it fun for me to do this, and I hope y'all learned something. That is my goal all the time. All right. Bye.